Hey, it's Dr. Sharon Hope, and it is uh, an exciting day for me because I am getting to interview Alyece Smith. Yes, we met back last year, and I immediately knew I loved her and wanted to be in her energy. And today she's going to come in and talk a little bit about our work we've been doing together. I've been consulting with her and she's been my coach. I've learned so much, and she's going to tell you what's going on in her world right now. There's always something going on with Alyece, always exciting. Here she is. Hold on one second. Hi,
Hi.
Alyece.
Yes. Hi.
So, while you're here, I just want to say when I met Alyece, she not only was already has her own social media agency, but she was becoming a coach. She was becoming all the things. I mean, and a mom and a wife. And she just was a ball of energy and still is. And I knew right away that I needed to stay in her world because she knows her stuff. And she's just full of sharing and giving you the best um, quality content and consulting for your money. She really does. She everything she does lights up the screen. If you watch her reels, you are always laughing, always saying, "I want to do that same one." So, Elise, tell us a little bit more about what you're up to. I know you were just on vacation. Nice.
Yes, I did. We have our annual adultcation. So I just was on my adultcation. It just happened to fall on my birthday weekend. So it was like
Yes,
meant to
happy
be.
birthday.
It was meant to be this year. But so I am really all passionate about helping people make money online in a lot of different ways. I offer coaching and consulting. I have my group coaching program. I'm active in network marketing, affiliate marketing. Like I am just all about helping moms find ways to make money online so that they could be more available for their family and for their kids. And I have a background in digital marketing. I did it in the corporate world for about 6 years for a very large franchise. So I still work and do some consulting and stuff there with the corporate space, helping them humanize their brands, because a lot of times those larger brands get so focused on sales, they forget, humans are evoked by emotion. We buy because of emotion. So I do some consulting there, but I'm just fascinated by social media and how you can make money online. And I mean, not to say that it's easy, but it is simple. And that's where it's like helping people understand that it takes consistency, it takes time, it takes repetitiveness. That's why most people get bored and quit before they're successful, unfortunately. And that's why I love doing that coaching, is that I think people need that extra push to just keep going, but it can be super simple. And I just get excited about it. Every time somebody makes $1 online, I'm like, woo, we made a buck,
Yeah.
because we didn't have to leave our house. I was able to be here when my kids got off the bus,
Yes.
and like, that's what matters. Is it's not always about the money. For me, it's about the time and the freedom to
Yeah.
make my own schedule.
Um, well, I think that the thing that you bring to the table that a lot of people don't realize is that you have this corporate experience.
Right.
And that was the thing that really caught my eye right away was I realized that you weren't just talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
You had the experience that a lot of other people are just jumping on social media and saying, "Oh, you know what? I'm a social media marketer," and they could have started 3 weeks ago and make it look really pretty. No, I'm saying really and truly,
Oh,
because
no,
I think it's a lot of time, and you could still know what you're doing. But I saw right away in you that you were walking the walk and talking the talk of somebody who was very experienced. And that's really, I think, what people have to realize, that, it's one thing to talk to someone who really is getting started. And if they're honest and tell you that, but you just came in there where I met you, and you were just like full on, I'm the pro here.
Yeah.
And, but in a nice way, like in a genuine, really genuine way, like I can help you.
Right. And I've learned that. And that's one of my favorite things about working with you is that you always have this positive energy and you really are helping people manifest things and visualize and make things come true for them. Right. And so for me, even though I came in with all of this experience of digital marketing and the corporate customer life cycle and all of these things that mumbo jumbo that most people making money on social media have, or like whatever, who cares? But I didn't have that visualization. I didn't have the ability to, this is where I want my business to be 5 years from now. My mind was so focused on, okay, I just quit my job. I gotta make some money. Like, what are we gonna do, right? So that's one of my favorite parts about working with you was like, I've learned so much just about my money mindset watching you invest in yourself and tell me about your experiences with Bob Proctor and, now Kathleen Cameron and the Gold Digger Girl and all these different people. And I'm like, you just got to keep doing it. You got to keep going. But you're right. I mean, there are so many coaches out there that are like, I'm a social media expert and this and that. And like you said, I mean, they might have started yesterday. And I find a fine balance between that because I do feel like you have to posture up and you have to present yourself as like, I know what I'm doing. However, you don't want to ever sell yourself as something more and over promise, because then you get very upset customers and you lose that know, like, and trust factor, which is what we talk about constantly on social media. So I came out the gate strong. I think I just have a type A personality, of course, but I also came out the gate and was like, you know what? I've been doing this for years on a corporate level. At one point in time, I was managing 180 Facebook pages, 180 Google pages. I was doing them all at one time. I can damn sure teach you how to manage one. Like, I mean, I was like, I got that.
I did not know that, Alyece.
Yeah, I mean, well, and that just took like me admitting that to myself. Because as you talk about a lot, self-limiting beliefs, I had this self-limiting belief of like, yeah, but I never got past that manager level, right? I didn't walk out of the company as a CEO or a COO. So I had this corporate ladder structure in my brain that was telling me like, yeah, but you're not good enough, or you can't teach people this, and that's just, but I had to come to that realization of, I don't care about the corporate ladder anymore. People are getting away from that. I don't care about the corporate ladder. I care about working less and making more. I care about helping more people and doing the same as me, being able to be at their home when their kids get off the bus, or take their kids to Disney World next week. I'm still jealous about that. I'm going to keep talking about you going to Disney World. But that is freedom. And that's what people need to realize, is that investing in yourself and working on yourself, you can't put a price on that. You really can't.
Well, that's just it. And I saw from the coaches that I had that each one said, I had a coach.
Yeah.
Way
back. A coach that doesn't have her coach, guys, because they're not taking their own advice.
Well, that's just it. So if you're coaching people and it's not so much you need degrees in coaching as you need to be currently in the trenches with your own coach, doing your own homework. So when I coach my clients, I tell them, I'm doing this work with you.
Yeah.
I'm growing with you.
Right.
Because I'm excited about what I'm learning, and I want to impart that to you. And let's see who I would love my clients to surpass me.
Yeah, exactly.
That they got it, and here they go. And then look at all the people they're going to help. So it's that magnitude of, helping people. And just like you said, women don't want to be away from the home. They want to be able to figure out how to work from home and still see their kids. And it's totally possible today. And, when I tried to do this way back, there wasn't computers. It was like the door to door, and it was much harder, and doing parties, in-person things. And now look at it. I mean, if you can just get yourself on social media and figure out the nuts and bolts of what to do. That was never my forte, but little by little, you've been helping me learn how to do all the things that I kind of knew what needed to be done, but I didn't want to do it myself. And here you come, and we dug in, and you were there the first day my podcast got released.
Yeah.
Super. It's got to be rewarding to know that you were able to do that, because I just couldn't get over that hump by myself.
Yeah,
And
it seems to be where, like you said, that you just said it, getting over it by getting over that hump. Like sometimes we have the best ideas, we have the best plan, the best strategy. It could be something as simple as, like, I was on a coaching call the other day with someone, and she was like, I cannot figure out how to get my registration page to work. And it was a pop-up blocker on her um internet browser, guys. It was like something so simple.
well, that would be me. That could be me for sure.
I didn't come in just saying like, oh, it's this, right? But she and I were able to troubleshoot together. And you could say like, oh my gosh, she paid for a coach for that. But okay, now her product is launched and she's able to bring sales in. How many sales was she getting when nothing was launching? Right. So sometimes, and in the business world, you hear this, you got to spend money to make money, but it's not about that. It's about getting something out there and implementing. I think a lot of times with coaching and consulting, we very often get concepts and not necessarily plans of action. And so that's one thing that I try to do a little differently, is give that plan, like do this, this, and this. Or I'll screen share and help with the tech as much as my ability will allow me to, and I think that's what I have just kind of prided myself on, being a little different by doing that, because that's where people tend to get just stuck and give up, is like the little small roadblocks.
Well, I've talked to a lot of women and that are in this field, and that's exactly what they say. They're like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. And, I'll say, like, there are people, and I was one of them, who could not figure out how to do my flow desk. And I was like, I watched videos, and then, like you said, it got to the point where how many more hours was going to waste on my life trying to figure this out, or just schedule a call with you, because we're consulting together in your coaching. And then all of a sudden it's done. And then I have the recording if I need to go back to it. And this is what women need. Sometimes you need a coach for your mindset. Sometimes you need it for the strategy. Sometimes you need it for the marketing plan, and I feel that what's amazing about you is you not only do that, but like you said, you have all these streams of income and you're always putting things out there. I look at a lot of the things that you do, and it's just trying to wrap your brain around all of it is not what you're saying to people. You're saying, here's one idea. If that doesn't work, here's another idea. You don't find that in a lot of places. You're my go-to for like, oh, here's an affiliate marketing thing. Let me take a look at that. Because I know if you've invested in it, you've done your homework.
Yeah, a lot of people just they're in different seasons of life, different places of life. And you're right. I try to offer a variety of options. And to some people, it can be confusing. To some people, it can be like, oh my gosh, she does way too many things. But for me, that's what my audience looks to me for. They look to me for me to vet these opportunities for them. And, maybe I find something that you spend 5 minutes a day and you can make $100 a month, but you don't know what mom needs that $100 a month. You've got some people in my audience that are like, that's it, $100, that's not worth it. You got another mom who just wants to treat herself to Starbucks and she doesn't have the extra. And she's like, I just need $100 a month. Right. That could cover part-time daycare. You don't know. So that's my entire theory, is to find these different opportunities for people, because making money online is not for everyone, but there is a place for everyone if they want it to be. They can find a spot. So that's where I've become. I've gone from the social media coach to the making money online, and I love it because now I get to talk about all these different exciting opportunities with people.
Yeah.
And you're teaching them better money mindset. So here we are. We are just duoing.
Side to side. Yes. And that's just it. Money is we just have to say, I'm attracting money
Yeah.
and not be afraid. I think like what you're saying is there's a lot of people. I was afraid to invest in myself too. And
Yeah.
then even once you do it once, then you say, well, maybe I haven't gotten all my money back yet, but maybe I need one more higher level of myself.
Yeah.
Or I need to on the side while I'm doing that, do a little affiliate marketing because I
Yeah.
know I have my hat in a few little affiliate marketing things as well. And it's nice to be able to know that you don't have to spend a lot of time doing it unless you desire to.
Right.
Some people put 100% into one thing, and that's fine too. So there's a lot of different avenues to making money on social media, just depending on what you want, who you align with. And yeah, it's exciting. And of course, we've both been in a book together. That
Yeah.
was fun.
Yes.
Her with Kimberly
I got
O.
a copy of it somewhere. You can get a copy of it on Amazon, you guys.
So exciting to be in a book
Yes.
together. That was very exciting. I know I love that we have that shared um, commonality because we had talked about it in the past, and like here we are now, co-authors together.
I know. And if you don't have a copy of that book, you guys, go get a copy of it on Amazon. It really has, it's 40 different women, I believe.
Yeah.
40 different stories. I'm only halfway through because I try to read like one story a day. But it's 40 different women and how they have overcome the same challenges you're thinking about, right? Or how everybody's chapter is about something differently. So as I'll kind of wrap up with, as Sharon has kind of said, like, I really try to make things authentic and relatable. I don't ever want to come across as someone who, people are scared to approach or scared to ask questions to. And that was my entire chapter, was about authenticity, being authentic on social media. Because on social media, it's very easy for us to want to mimic someone else or, not or model someone else. And that doesn't come across to our audience as honest. Your audience can read when you're not comfortable speaking that way, or you're not comfortable dressing that way. Your audience picks up on those clues. And I think it's really important to just be who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because I actually saw yesterday a TikTok that someone had commented on, and there's some mean people out there on social media, okay? But this girl was a millionaire and she's teaching people how to reinvest their money. So she's a millionaire. She knows what she's talking about, okay? And she's teaching people how to make smart investments, but she was in like sweatpants. And someone's comment was like, if you were a millionaire, you wouldn't be in sweatpants. And she rebutted it and was like, have you seen Adam Sandler? Like, he walks around in slippers, So it's just about, that's what she's comfortable with. And her audience genuinely likes that. Mm-hmm. So don't feel the need to be someone you're not. If you grow through the process and as your business grows or your money mindset grows, you want to grow your closet or buy luxurious things, by all means do it. But don't do it just to replicate someone else, because people will pick up on that. So that's what my chapter was about. And I think it was well received.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it is, because I think that just like you said, when I first did my very, very first Facebook Lives way back, I didn't think about what I looked like. I was just trying to get over the fear of doing it. And it's not to say that you have to always look perfect to go on. Yes. Do I like to put on a little bit of makeup when I'm going to do it, or put on a pair of earrings or something? Yes. But I have had plenty of times that I have been sitting in my car waiting for my granddaughter to get out of dance school, and just did it because I said I was going to do it and be consistent. Every Monday I would do it and try to impart something of value and say, you know what? This is the way most of us look every day anyway.
Yeah.
Just like the hair up or no makeup, maybe just a little lipstick, and so if you can't be afraid to show up as yourself.
Agreed.
I totally agree. Well, thank you so much, Alyece. I really appreciate you coming on. This has been so great. Now, what's coming up in your world? I know you're just you have an academy open. We didn't talk about that.
Yeah, so I'll touch on that super quick. I have I did one-on-one coaching for a long time, and I still have that open. But a lot of people are just getting started in investing in themselves, and so they're looking more to like group coaching so that they can get ideas from each other, network with each other. And that was something my audience constantly asked for, was group coaching. I was getting messages weekly, do you offer group coaching? So I launched the Social Success Academy 3 months ago, and we did a 3-month run. And the feedback I've gotten from those students has been, one, they want it to be 6 months. Because it does take a while to get up and running and time to see results and things like that. So it's open right now for enrollment. Our sessions will start in September. And what's really cool about getting in this time is that with it being 6 months, you'll be in my mentorship, in my program, through Black Friday, all the way through February. So you'll be with me through the holidays. That's where a lot of people start to need help with their business, right? Getting their systems and things in place, because that's notorious for being the biggest month of sales. And then December, people are always going, man, I need to plan 2024. What am I going to do? So then you'll be with me during all of that too. So I'll be able to take you all the way through the next year. And we talk about everything online business. So landing pages, freebies, email marketing, driving traffic, short form video content, Facebook communities. We talk a little bit on mindset, and I actually will probably bring some guests in next time. I hope you're ready. But that's something that is really important, and it's a lot lower cost than working one-on-one, and you're able to network. So if you're interested in an academy, feel free to find me on Facebook, on Instagram, shoot me a DM. I'd love to chat with you about it, but we're open for enrollment right now, and it is limited. So I would jump in if you're ready.
And your group is called Socially Ausome?
Socially Awesome Entrepreneurs.
Mm-hmm. So do you want to speak a little bit about that?
Yes,
my Facebook training in there, right?
I do weekly tips, tricks, and trainings to help you grow your business online. I share money-making opportunities online. And yeah, we go live at least 2 times a week where I'm screen sharing or I'm teaching something just to help you move forward in your business in small increments.
Okay, we'll drop the link in this so that people can come join your group and come find you. I know I see you everywhere. So
yeah. I tried. Well, this was awesome. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome, Alyece, and thanks for taking the time to hop in here. And we'll look for you on social media.
Yeah.
Bye now.